Moving in. Should mind my step.
Wetting your whistle. This dull substance has been tried and tested by yours truly.
These things have stayed interesting.
Honey is a luxury, in a word.
Fabulous scent. It's perfect for a show.
Lying. This armor was... Did you see how far that watcher threw me?
You told me the armor was of bomb.
What do you need? Your father bless you.
Leather-like.
Gondians built the steel watch.
Do you not like it? Yes, but they were Gortash's idea,
we're
which
shopping
makes me... Gortash invented it.
Such a bargain. We can't return it.
They might have something we've forgotten.
Good. Let them see you taking charge.
Get you out here! Don't you two have rocks for brains?
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
Safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. Delights. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch.
Mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do.
Apples.
I got it. I got it.
Butter.
And thanks.
Honey.
You're in safe hands.
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Well, they're targeting
Watching on this leather armor.
Let the man breathe. That
Prices!
flying.
Stunning. It's very
Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Must have been 10 minutes.
You tried to climb up one, you mad?
Hello again, sir. What can I do for you? Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the lid. Be sure to savor each purchase.
You told me the armor was
Yes,
of
but
bomb.
they were Gortash's idea, which makes him the inventor.
How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented?
You are not wearing armor to meet my mind.
Like what? No, Jerez's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle.
Right. Hear me out.
Exactly. Pleasure
Caress
isn't
is
just
caress.
physical.
Better not be cursed.
First day in years, I
In a brothel.
I do not know if this is more blessing or curse, but it is at least something. Thank you, my friend.
This Lae'zel told us to watch for troublemakers.
You asked the wrong question. You've come. We await your good word. Have you brought the Orphic hammer? The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. The prophecy is one step closer to fruition. Among the Githyanki, one gift is esteemed above all others. The Silver Sword. Take it. Wield it in honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son. Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. First we'll defeat the Absolute, then we let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry. No, there is not. When I am done with the Gith Princeling, you may do with him as you like, but not a moment before.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others. Istik, friend to Orpheus. Together we will end the Elder Brain which shakes this city. Then I turn my sights to Vlaakith, the Queen of Deceit. When you break Prince Orpheus free, his psionic cry will alert us. I will fly to your side. Together we will fell the Elder Brain and thwart the Grand Design.
A friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well? I know. Bit strange, isn't it? But then you have to be open to trying new things. The venue's called The Palace. Not sure what it stands for, but it sounds very exclusive. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes. It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel. Only that it was him and a few of his closest friends. Said he couldn't wait to introduce me to them. How often does a man say that to a girl he's only met once? He was so enthusiastic. I don't understand why he hasn't shown up. You're right. Just look at me. Up to my ankles in filth, waiting for a man with a collarbone fetish. I deserve better. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. What's in here?
That's curious.
Hot foot, place is trapped.
What's this, cousin? Another absolutist come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones. And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites. Yes, cousin. An excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Sarin's funeral pyre. Ha! I believe you may believe that. The Absolute takes people, twists them. Sarin, Bereki, and I, we were the three finest thieves in Baldur's Gate. We broke into the offices of Gortash, discovered he was with the Absolute too. Your fellow cultists hunted us, so we hid down here. We were safe, and so was our loot, until the darkness soured Sarin's mind. She kept our treasure from us. Said Bereki and I had gone strange. Hush, cousin. Sarin turned into a cultist herself, so we did what we had to. Bereki wept until his voice was gone, and then he was gone too, leaving only me to conduct Sarin's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness. Or some fuel for the fire. I cannot. I am the last of us left to do the rites. I must do the rites. Pass then, and do not come back. This is Sarin's final resting place, and a killing ground for all who come to disturb her.
Did you go for a swim earlier?
Nah, don't know how to swim.
Must have been some other oozing, stinking lump floating downstream.
Right tool will do the trick.
Something over the road.
That's curious. That's curious. penitent looks at you silently, expectantly. The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his. The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his. There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes.
Hey, good looking.
This ought to be good.
Wanna dance? Don't burn yourself.
Sharp as ever.
Always nice to be wanted.
Let's march.
Penitent blinks. You think? You are dismissed. La, da, da, da.
No one stopped me yet. Out of sight, out of mind. Let's get in and out.
That skull. Something's happening to it. Swift as my feet can carry me.
I'll take that.
The house objects to uninvited
share the sentiment, truth be told.
This is my time.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Think you can take me on?
War is an old woman's game.
Good idea, Karlach.
So much for peace. No time for mercy.
And I thought we were going to be friends.
still on my feet. I wonder if the gods are watching me.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
Never a dull moment.
The cub speaks. Huh. Not so much a term of age or affection as simple old habit. You object? The cub and the crow. Sounds like a cautionary tale, as it probably should.
What's inside? One day I'll catch a break. What's hiding here?
That's curious.
Let's see what this does. Gruesome sight. A necromantic ritual, perhaps. This jar. It feels like death itself. A jar that grants immortality hidden inside a zombie. It's almost poetic.
Here I go.
What to do?
Crying. They do it when they're sad or sad. Oh, just shut up and let the wizard speak.
What's up for discussion?
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
I'd love to, thanks.
Blade at the ready.
All right, what now?
Baldur, who founded Baldur's Gate.
Still alive for that progress.
Besides, our pantry. Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips the tongue? If you're mighty Mars
Lying. This armor was... Did you see how far that watch threw me?
You told me the armor was a bargain.
Good armor is hard to climb up on, you mad?
What do you need? Your father bless you.
maidens and a bachelor clawing at my daughter's berry.
Oh, honey, we should stop.
Give up a kidney for a tour of the Steelworks factory.
I need a quick word.
Hello again, sir. Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Be assured.
Need to find a way forward.
A rush of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
A new vessel brimming with blood darkens Baal's door to baptize his deus most holy. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord? You hold proof of faith, but to hold and deserve are different. How have you proven yourself in the Dreadlord's eyes? Unorthodox, but a show of faith nonetheless. Walk in blood.
first visit to the Undercity. A haven for undead, or so my tutors said.
Onward.
Don't waste a step. I'll strike you down. Breathe deep and move.
Fleet of foot.
Ready for another round? One, two. soldier.
Nothing.
Inveniam via!
On the victor's path.
What now?
No holding back.
Let's go. Jimmy on the go. Want to do it?
Try me.
Battle favors the fearless.
Don't waste a step. Open up.
Whatever it takes.
I'll give up now. Have to keep going. All for me. Let's have a look. Something good here, I hope.
The thrill of fear tingles your spine as you realize that a single mistake will mean that you end up as a hanging target for barless daggers.
Seems simple enough. Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Cranium rats. They swarm when an elder brain is near. We must be close to its hiding place. Turn back. We must have all the nether stones before we approach the brain.
Looking ahead.
We might as well
Well, there are buttocks to every archer within a mile.
Give them your shoulder. Hope for the best.
Will be sown from their passage.
Arranged with some intent.
Hot foot. Place is trapped. Attention. Up two. This'll be fun.
Zalondo.
Trap. Let us try not to trip headlong through it, yes?
Oh, God. That's got to be Dribbles' head.
The question is, where is the rest of him? Blood? No, never mind. Never wanted the easy path.
But Alondo did not see. He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
Traps, please.
You're certain Figaro's is in this
Cutting
part
to the
of town?
chase.
I wouldn't say I'm certain.
That's curious.
That's curious.
retrace our steps.
Great idea. Do you remember which way we came?
Left, right. Down the stairs. Oh, was it up the stairs?
Don't give me trouble now.
I'm going in that direction.
No, no. The city is full of criminals who need trouble.
No traps, please. That corpse is huge. And is that a burning heart? A clown's arm. Dribbles, no doubt. Cursed to put my hands on everything. Something good here, I hope.
A handful.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach the refugees a lesson, right?
Every sail, Papa Seti. Seti.
Softer than a whisper.
Papa sells good things.
Where am I needed?
That drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my darling. He was
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. I don't need any attention right now.
I am not buttering you up. You are the
Body parts. Is this some kind of...
Nearly there now. You see the city? Up
How
on the
much
hill.
further can I go? I've got a long road ahead. At the ready.
Get out of this.
It's the right thing to do. I'll give it a shot. No time to rest. Very well.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribbles? Oh, perfection. This is just what I need. His flesh has a few rat bites and his teeth are missing, but these are minor issues. I shall remake Dribbles better than before, where once he was famous, he will now become legend. And you? Here, darling, a little something from your friend, Lucretius. My circus and I can now finally leave. Not this instant, so should you wish for anything from my staff, be quick. Oh, and if you do take on the Absolute, do try not to end up like poor Dribbles. You are so very pretty after all. Thank you for finding Dribbles, darling. Be sure you don't forget me, hmm? Thank you for finding...
These boots have seen everything. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Londo did not see. He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Stone seals this chamber against the world. The Baal amulet trembles in frightened awe. you return once you cross this threshold?
Keeping pace.
Watch yourself. I spy a trap.
No one back home will ever believe this. What path lies before me?
All darkness and anger, gripping the skull and hammer, hammer, hammer. Gore on the wall, pulp on the hands. Head all gone. Yes, yes, I killed him. I killed them all.
Shh. Silence is good. No screaming, no crying, no pleading, no air escapes. When I squeeze, I make sure they're quiet. I made them all quiet now.
I should speak up.
Human. A common pelt. Though yours has a rather appealing smell.
Saravok, purged at last. I do not see why the Dreadlord kept such a fossil around so long.
What's in here?
A stranger. Delectable, yes. I wonder, how would your flesh feel slithering down my gullet? Succulent. Ha! Tender. Yes. At your stature, with your constitution. An ounce of Hezro bile, 2 spoons of wyvern blood, and a corpse flower's nectar. That would do.
I believe, Orin, look on this corpse as you would look on perfection. The curve of laceration. Refined. Beautiful.
Few mutilate with Orin's skill. Her craft is exquisite. It is a rare honor to see her work. Relish it.
Borrowed scrolls must be returned within a 10-day. It seems the Temple to Murder has a lending library.
relished tormenting this poor soul.
Anything of use?
Whatever it takes. No rest. Be you wicked or wise.
Defender of the people.
Contents. The Murder Lord welcomes them all.
Hush, hush. I hear footsteps trip-trapping on the Murder Lord's stones. It refused the Murder Lord's command and comes crawling into his sanctum with the tyrant unpulped. I know what you did. Spilled my grandfather's crimson. He was mine. He showed me how to slice and slit. He guides my dagger still. Oh, did it think it could protect? Did it think it could save? Only the blades can offer salvation. Pluck me bone from socket. Stroke me with a jagged edge until my skin shreds wet and red. A sharp lamb to be sacrificed. But your cruelty makes the crimson sweeter. Your murder should have been exquisite. A crypt-born effigy to greet Baal's bleeding dawn. And now it will be nothing. Come to me, Father. Set my flesh to your unholy purpose.
That's it. Heading out. some bloody work.
This is my time.
Heating up.
No holding back.
Come on, can't stay idle.
A metallic tang fills the air as the Slayer's form is drained of life. Ashes to ashes, blood to blood, you have robbed another god of his chosen. A glint of light on something in the blood catches your eye.
A nether stone.
Oh, goody! Now we can go see Gortash, dangle this stone in front of him, and watch him beg before we slit his throat, right?
Seek him out. He is all that stands between us and the Elder Brain.
That'll have to do.
What's hiding here? One day I'll catch a break.
My head is pounding. To think I was taken captive by that disgusting creature. An error I'm glad you swiftly rectified. To camp. I will not let my guard slip again. I swear by Mother Gith's scion.
Let's have a look.
She is crushed, destroyed, obliterated. But her Her skull did not sit in my palm. Not by my hand. No. No.
What's up for discussion?
So messy. All you needed was a drop of adder bile. That would have done for Orin.
Begone, before I set my teeth to your flesh.
To let such a weakling leave unharmed. But it is Baal's decree. I will not defy him.
Skin of Orin's all melted to nothing. Unflayed, untreated. What a waste.
Her screams. So loud. Should have cut them off. Squeezed harder. Still. She is silent now.
At this point, nobody can control rain, and it knows it. We must seize the third stone before it breaks free.
All right, what now? Better than nothing. Another step forward. Always at your side.
It is not in a Githyanki's nature to say thank you. Our language doesn't even have a phrase for it. Kraith Khan Jan is the closest equivalent I know. May your enemies know agony. But after releasing me from Orin's grip, there is only one proper response. Thank you. Sincerely. Well, good then. Let's carry on.
Seems simple enough. What to do?
Watch your back.
shall we?
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Need to find a way forward. Let's see. All right, what now?
Aren't you the intrepid little adventurer, digging and diving where you don't belong? And I thought we were friends. The Iron Throne, a ruin from the city's dark past that could become a template for a brighter future. It is a most useful tool for motivating my Gondian workforce, key to the construction of the steel watch that keep the city safe. But like all tools, the moment it ceases to be useful, I will break it. Thanks to your trespassing, that moment may have come. Return to the city, find Orin, and claim her Netherstone as you agreed to do. And then I will forget this transgression.
Your conscience pricks. You did agree to an alliance after all. But then again, what honor need there be with someone like Gortash? How many people are trapped within? How many lives will be lost?
That was a mistake. When the corpses start to wash up on the shore, remember, you could have prevented all this.
Halt.
A cold, suckering wetness grasps at your mind. A voice, familiar to you from the Underdark, wraps itself around your brain.
You must act with haste. Duke Ravengard is held within these walls. He must be extracted. Normally I would find your people's lust for pleasantries amusing. Unfortunately, we have no time. There are many hostages here. Duke Ravengard, chief among them. He needs your help. Duke Ravengard is held in the security wing. Be careful. There are many hazards. This structure is collapsing. Act with speed. Act with efficiency. Good luck.
Destroy them, and quickly. We need to find my father.
Still on my feet.
I got this. Find a route. Go on.
of here?
I thought it was done for.
Lies before me.
Finding my way.
It's Alice! Still alive. Hold on, I'm coming for you.
I won't give in.
Little trick.
Wyll, my pet, I was hoping you'd bound along. A bargain's a bargain, and I've come to see it through. Mia Furia. Kneel for me.
What are you doing?
Exactly what you asked for. Now, stand back and enjoy the show.
Stuck fast. No amount of brute force is opening that. Battle favors the fearless. Two steps at a time.
Where do I go from here? Don't waste a step. What now?
Soldier.
Spill some blood. The blade will not bend. No time to waste. This.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Let's see. Free the others. Don't you?
it!
Keep going! Don't look back, whatever you do!
Go! Run! I can make it!
The submersible. You must return there. Now. It's the only way we'll survive this.
Well, so much for peace.
There's blood in the air.
important is ever easy.
No holding back.
Fuck yes. No choice but to keep going.
On my word. Let's see.
Calmness greets you upon exiting the submersible. Unlike the Iron Throne, you remain intact. It seems most of the hostages from the throne share your fate. Duke Ravengard approaches you, looking confused.
He's tadpoled, but under my protection now, just like you. His mind is his own again.
Father,
Wyll,
Gods, it pains me to look at you. By Baldur's graces, why have the hells ordained you to save me?
Your tadpole resonates with Ravenguard's. The exhausted Grand Duke is a flurry of emotion.
By every last hell! My head!
Ravenguard's head still aches so powerfully the pain seeps into you. The Absolute may be silenced, but the Duke's parasite still remains.
I know you have questions. Please, go to our camp. You'll be safe there. We'll talk soon enough.
Ravenguard answers with silence. He and Wyll have much to discuss.
Gods, we made it! We actually made it!
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I can't thank you enough. I was certain that place was to be my cold, wet tomb. There were so many of us scattered through that place. To save so many it was brilliant. Just brilliant. We were kept hostage to control our families and the Steel Watch Foundry, to keep them building Gortash's death machines. Please. They need to know what happened here. They have no reason to obey Gortash anymore. If they rebel, it'll put a dent in Gortash's steel might. Gond smiles on me this day. Thank you.
By God, I'm glad you showed up. Hopefully Frel's not too worried about me.
Listen, lass. Only a special sort could have done what you did. Thank you.
Something's on my mind.
Still hurts. But thank you.
Your world's air. I never imagined missing its feeling on my skin. Curious. I owe you a great debt, son-child. One I shall repay. When I return to the surface, I will alert my colleagues at the Society. Find me there, and I will offer you what aid I can against this evil.
You were to administer Umberlee's justice. Instead, you conspire with the abomination. He who sickened the harbor with blood so black the sea itself chokes.
Gods, they're nuts. You have to help me.
Step out of the way. Protect him, and Umberlee will swallow you whole. Your lies won't save you. Give us the abomination or be counted as his ally.
What? Mate, you've got to be kidding.
Come quietly. The Sea Queen will judge you.
I surrender, all right. You wouldn't hurt a harmless man, right? And you, thanks for nothing, prick.
It's over! It's finally over! We're safe!
Father will be waiting in camp. It's about time we talked.
Hey, soldier.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Father will be waiting in camp. I failed. The heart of the gate is dead. We need to see my father. He should know what happened with Ansel.
Yes, the hammer is ours. To think, Orpheus's release is within our grasp. When we next enter the astral prism, the Prince of the Comet will soar again. Incredible. Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
Lae'zel gave a thorough description. You can't think of more you would add.
Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. Only the Orphic hammer can break Orpheus free. Very well.
First you cleave my heart in twain, now you shatter it to pieces. My son a monster, twisted beyond recognition. To think my blood flows through those veins. Is this my fate? To be freed from Gortash's hell, only to be trapped in yours?
It isn't what you think. It never was.
You turned your back on me, on your city. To chase the she-devil and her power. She stinks up the place even now. It is exactly what I think.
Ravenguard's tadpole clenches as your memories and wills flow into him.
My tears wounds. I'm in your mind.
The Grand Duke sees Mizora and her infernal sisters. He sees the agony in Wyll's face as an impossible choice is set before him.
No. My son.
The past becomes present, and Wyll's thoughts are laid bare. Ravenguard sees Wyll partnering with Mizora to defeat Tiamat's cultists before they could lay siege to Baldur's Gate, and he sees everything beyond. The Nautiloid journey, the perilous path to Moonrise, the astral prism, and the Emperor within.
Well,
everything I did for Baldur's Gate. I did for you.
My son. You sold your soul to save Baldur's Gate, and I cast you out for it. You gave yourself to the Hell's eternal fires so I might walk free. By the gods. Can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. You wanted to protect the city. I only ever wanted the same.
You are a better man than most, and a better son than I deserve. I'll yet make amends, but my duty is first and foremost to the city and its people. There's something I must ask of you. Before I was captured, I was on a mission. Returning from Elturel, I discovered the plans of the Absolutists. I immediately realized the city couldn't defend itself against such an army. I didn't despair, because the city has a secret guardian, a worm that sleeps beneath. He can be called upon in times of great need. This is such a time. You've been trained in the ways of the great champions and proven to be one of them. The worm will answer your call. You must seek him out.
Do you mean Ansur? The worm is dead, Father. Where we might have once found a friend, we found only his bones, animated by an old grievance. But the heart of the gate still lives, in me, in my allies. In Ansur's defeat, I found my spirit renewed. For as long as devils and demons imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey. I am the Blade of Avernus.
Then go with my blessing. Be Faerun's great defender. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. Let these be the lights that guide you, my son. Hail, the Blade of Avernus!
Can't slow down. Just what I need. Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
It's funny. As the Blade, I've faced untold brutes and beasts. Together, we've seen illithid horrors most souls could merely fathom. I lived at the mercy of fiends, a devil's plaything trying to right the coast's wrong. But I've only now come to see who my true enemy's been. Maybe, but I think the right answer is much simpler than that. Time. Time is so goddamned greedy. It can never give, only take. It builds mountains and deserts only to tear them asunder. It fells armies. It conquers kings, queens, even gods. We blink and we're gone. And our hopes, our memories, our heart bonds are gone with us. Lucky for us, I found a way to stop time. If just for a moment. Come, let me show you. The Wilden Oak. Legend has it stood since the Age of Dawn. I used to come here and climb it when my father's eye was turned elsewhere. Daydream of the stories it might tell if I listened close enough. The Dragon Lords sparking the skies above it, the Moon Elves first plucking the strings of the weave. Standing here, I feel like I can see into forever. I was hoping you'd think so. I've been thinking a lot about forever. More so, I've been thinking about everything that comes before, and who I want at my side as it passes. My mother always said the Wilden Oak's acorns held just a touch of wishing magic. If that be so, then may my greatest wish come true tonight. I love you. Will you be mine today and tomorrow and reaching into eternity?
Your skin flushes and your soul sings as you palm the acorn, wishing magic, affection, love. Whatever the cause, it's as real as the ground beneath you.
Get down here already. It's time we started our happily ever after. Let's talk. My favorite subject. Surely,